Beneath the rubble of war lies one of the oldest stories ever told. Syria, the land where writing was born, where prophets walked, and where empires rose and fell, has shaped the course of human history for over 10,000 years. It's a place where ancient ruins whisper the secrets of forgotten kingdoms, and every stone has witnessed centuries of triumph, tragedy, and transformation. In this video, we uncover the remarkable journey of Syria, from the dawn of civilization to the challenges of today. Let's start over 10,000 years ago. Syria is part of the Fertile Crescent, often called the cradle of civilization. Some of the world's first farming communities settled here, building villages that would eventually evolve into cities. The rich soil and flowing rivers of the Euphrates and Orontes made it ideal for agriculture, giving birth to early societies that began to organize, trade, and create lasting cultures. By the 3rd millennium BCE, cities like Ebla emerged as powerful centers of government and trade. Ebla's archives, thousands of clay tablets, revealed one of the earliest known writing systems and a complex diplomatic network with other Mesopotamian and Levantine states. This early sophistication set Syria apart as a hub of learning and power. Over the centuries, the land that is now Syria became a crossroads for powerful empires and a battlefield for control. The Sumerians, Akkadians, Assyrians, and Babylonians all laid claim to this region at different times, leaving behind temples, palaces, and libraries. Later, the Hittites and Egyptians fought to expand their influence into Syria, knowing its value as a trade and military route between Asia, Africa, and the Mediterranean. Around 539 BCE, the Persian Empire under Cyrus the Great absorbed Syria into its massive territory. The Persians allowed a degree of local autonomy, which helped preserve Syrian culture and religious diversity. But not long after, Alexander the Great swept through, conquering Syria and spreading Greek language, ideas, and architecture. After Alexander's death, the Seleucid Empire, one of the Hellenistic successor states, took over. Cities like Antioch became major cultural and economic centers, combining Greek urban planning with Eastern religious traditions. Syria at this time was a melting pot of cultures, Greek, Persian, Semitic, all blending into a unique identity. In 64 BCE, the Romans annexed Syria, marking the beginning of a new era. Under Roman rule, cities like Palmyra, Basra, and Damascus flourished. Palmyra, located in the desert, became a vital stop along the Silk Road, connecting the Roman world with the East. It was a city of incredible wealth and beauty, a symbol of Syrian independence and pride. Later, the Byzantine Empire continued Roman traditions, but with Christianity as its core. Syria became a center for early Christian thought and theological debate, and many ancient churches still stand today. In the 7th century CE, Islam rose in the Arabian Peninsula and quickly spread north. By 661, Syria became the heart of the Umayyad Caliphate, with Damascus as its capital. This was a golden age for Syria. The Umayyads built monumental mosques, promoted science and the arts, and created one of the largest empires in history. The Umayyad Mosque in Damascus, one of the oldest and most significant mosques in the world, still stands as a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. After the Umayyads, the Abbasids shifted power to Baghdad, but Syria remained important. Over the following centuries, the region saw invasions by the Crusaders, who built castles and fortresses, the Mongols, who left destruction in their wake, and the Mamluks, who restored order and rebuilt Syrian cities. Then came the Ottoman Empire, which took control in 1516 after the Battle of Marj-Dabik. Under the Ottomans, Syria became a relatively peaceful province. Cities like Aleppo and Damascus grew into thriving centers of commerce, education, and religious scholarship. The Ottomans invested in infrastructure, built mosques and schools, and maintained a strong bureaucratic system. But over time, local grievances and ethnic divisions began to build beneath the surface. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed. Syria, instead of gaining independence, was placed under French Mandate rule as part of a secret deal between Britain and France, known as the Sykes-Picot Agreement. The French faced resistance from Syrian nationalists, most famously in the 1925 Great Syrian Revolt. Though the revolt was crushed, it sowed the seeds for independence. Syria finally became fully independent in 1946. But the post-independence years were rocky, marked by military coups, political instability, and regional tension. During the Cold War, Syria aligned itself with the Soviet Union and became increasingly militarized. In 1970, Hafez-al-Assad, a military officer from the Alawite minority, took power. He ruled for 30 years with an iron fist, building a police state but also maintaining regional stability. His government promoted secularism and Arab nationalism, but suppressed dissent brutally. After his death in 2000, his son, Bashar al-Assad, took over. At first, many hoped Bashar would reform the system, but his reign soon mirrored his father's authoritarian style. In 2011, inspired by the Arab Spring movements in Tunisia and Egypt, Syrians began peaceful protests demanding democratic reforms. The Assad government responded with violence. What began as civil unrest quickly spiraled into a brutal civil war involving multiple factions, rebels, Islamist groups, Kurdish militias, and international players like Russia, the US, Iran, and Turkey. The war has led to hundreds of thousands of deaths and one of the largest refugee crises in modern history. Despite this, Syria's rich cultural identity has not been erased. Its people, whether inside or outside the country, continue to create, rebuild, and hold on to their traditions. From the intricate mosaics of ancient Basra to the poetry of Nizar Qabbani, Syria's voice remains strong. Today, Syria stands at a crossroads. Its history is not just a timeline of kings and wars. It's a reflection of resilience, diversity, and the enduring will of its people. To understand Syria is to understand a deeper layer of human civilization itself. Thanks for watching InfoMate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.